Morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to math class with me, Miss Riker. I hope you guys are having an awesome day wherever you are. Today, we're just going to dive right into it, and we're going to talk about volume. We're also going to talk about estimating perimeter, area, and volume. So we really haven't talked about what volume is too much. So I want to give you guys kind of like a background and a definition of what volume is. So volume of a shape is the amount of space that occupies that shape. So if I have a cube, let's say like an ice cube, I want to know how much volume is inside that cube. So our formula then to find volume is V equals length times width times height. Okay? So let's say I have a rectangle, but it's 3D. Okay? So let's say my length is 4 centimeters. My width is 2 centimeters, but my height is 3 centimeters. She might be asking, we really haven't gone over height as much. But remember, our length is always the longest side, and our width tells us how deep it is, how deep our cube or our triangle or our prism might be. And the height is just telling us how tall our shape is, okay? So in order to find this now, I have to do 4 times 2 times 3, which if I do 4 times 2 is 8, and then 8 times 3, so my answer would be 24. But I have to remember, every single time I try to find my volume, I have to go. So if this is centimeters, it's going to be cubic centimeters every time. So if it's cube inches, so you're going to say cubic inches every time. Okay? So let's go and let's learn about estimating perimeter, area, and volume. So if we go to page 705, we see this shape in our book, which is also going to be on our remasters. Okay? So we see in order to estimate the area of our triangle, we have to count the number of whole squares that I have. So if we look at it, the only one I see is F, okay? And the mostly full squares consist of either E, G, and B, okay? So first we need to figure out how we can get our area. So we want to combine our squares. Yeah, isn't that cool? We can combine them. So we're going to take C and combine with G. We're going to take this little A and combine it with E. And then we're going to take D and combine it with B. So when we do that, let's count how many full squares we have now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 square units. So 4 square units. So now I need to find my perimeter. So to estimate the perimeter, we have to add the estimated lengths of each side. So if I look, I have 1, 2. So this is 2. So let's look at this. We have 1, 2, 3. 3. And we already know this bottom part is 4 because we figured out our 4 units squared. Okay? So when we see that one side is a little more than 3 units, we just go, it's 3 plus. Because remember, we're estimating. It could be bigger, it could be smaller, right? Or it could be 3. So when I have my numbers, I'm going to do 3 then plus 2. We're going to add these together. So then I get 9. But remember, we can estimate. So it could be 9 or it could be 10 units. Okay? So then we estimate our perimeter being 9 or 10 units. Now, the only way to estimate the volume of a container is to fill the container with unit cubes and count the number of cubes. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful day.